Yo, what is up, guys? NQ Demon here, and we're back with another video. Today we have a losing trade, guys. um I think this video is also going to be one of those videos that comes out a little bit later because again I forgot to, as you guys can see, this is today's trade that I took, and I forgot to record this video yesterday. Yeah, today we did get a winning trade, but this video is about yesterday, so let's go back to that. Yesterday we had this losing trade on US 30. Again, this is going to be a pretty short video because there's not much more to say. This trade was more of a, yeah, this trade was definitely a probabilistic loss in my eyes. The only thing I could have seen, or let me get into the trade recap and I'll tell you guys what I could have done better. So yeah, going into the morning, I remember I was really bearish on, US 30, but on Nasdaq I was a little bit more iffy because Nasdaq, if you go back to yesterday, this is yesterday. Yesterday, I remember Nasdaq, we had these two imbalances that we kept trading in between. We had this imbalance right here that we kept respecting with the first two hourly closes. We kept respecting those two imbalances, as you guys could see. Why am I like, I'm tweaking right now? As you guys could see, we had these two imbalances that we kept, like, you could say, respecting, because we respected the bearish and the bullish imbalance in this one, and then in the next one, hourly candle, we also did that same shit. And then once we closed above this bearish imbalance, confirming higher prices, we also swept this high right here and closing beneath, confirming lower prices. So again, it was more, these market conditions were just a little weird and it wasn't looking nice for me. And yeah, so eventually when we did go lower, as you guys could see, it was already out of time, and I was already focusing more on US 30, and I already took a trade on US 30 by this time, so I was already done for the day because I try to limit myself to one trade per day. And yeah, so yeah, to be honest, these conditions were just weird for me on NQ today. We had seek and destroy conditions. As you guys could see, we kept taking out both sides of the markets, and in this scenario, neither side of the market wins unless you have like a really nice and tight stop loss and like a sniper entry. In these conditions, usually, especially with my strategy, like, I don't win. It didn't matter if I would have longed or shorted in this market, I wouldn't have won like a good trade. On US 30, I was a little bit more, it looked a little bit more clean for me. We had this 50-minute mitigation block slash order block, or whatever you want to call it, that we kept respecting on the 15-minute, and we also swept this hourly high with this candle close. Again, by the time when I took the trade, if you look at the hourly candle, let me do this for you guys. We swept this high and we closed beneath, and this close made me so bearish because we also had these inverse revive gaps, this small one right here and this one right here, and we closed beneath both of those inverse revive gaps, indicating again lower prices, because not only did we do that, but we also swept this high and we respected that 50-minute mitigation block. So for me, we were really bearish on US 30 yesterday, and once I saw that we created this BPR right here, we closed beneath this bullish revive gap, for me it was a no-brainer to try and short US 30. And so I set my limit right here. I did have a bigger stop. I put the stop all the way over here because again, we already moved a lot, and so we can have maybe a deeper retracement. So yeah, I had a big stop, a 100-point stop. I usually don't like those type of stop losses. I also said that in the signal room. Oh yeah, by the way, before I keep doing this recap, I want to show you guys, I'm going to put a picture right here for you guys, proof that I do actually take these trades. I'm going to show you the execution of this trade and my account, and you could see my name and everything. Again, you guys keep asking me what broker I use. I do not use like a personal account, guys. I trade funded accounts. I'm a prop firm trader. I use Alpha Capital Group and FTMO. Guys, I don't know why you guys think I'm faking this shit, okay? There's clear proof, again, with those screenshots, that I do take these trades. And yeah, I don't know what else you want me to say. So yeah, going back into the trade recap, I set my limit at this BPR. When we disrespected this bullish revive gap, that's when, for me, that was enough for us to go lower. And yeah, 2RR, I was targeting around 200 points. It may sound like a lot, but sometimes that's not that much for US 30. So yeah, but I did have a stop on the bigger side this time. But as you guys could see, the trade went to, let me put this in. Yeah, the trade went to stop loss. And now in hindsight, I remember after this trade, I I was thinking what I did wrong, and then I saw a really slight small mistake I did. And it's something that I usually don't do, but it was such a small mistake that I couldn't even really be mad at myself, guys. Look at this 50-minute fair value gap, guys. We had this 15-minute fair value gap that price kept respecting. And because it was such a small fair value gap and it was in a weird area, I didn't notice it at all. Because if I knew that we were still respecting this fair value gap, as you guys could see with the 50-minute close before I took an entry, if I saw that we were still respecting this 50-minute bullish fair value gap, I wouldn't have taken a trade on that BPR. I would have still been bearish, but I would have at least waited for more confirmation or some type of clear reaction, like a candle like this or something, lower, before actually entering in here on a limit order. So that's like the real small mistake that I made that in this scenario costed me the trade. But you know what I mean? Again, at the end I could only laugh about it because it's such a small fair value gap that I didn't even see it. And it is what it is, you know what I mean? But yeah, besides that, I did pretty good. My performance was really good in my opinion. Like that small thing I didn't see, I can't really be mad at myself, you know what I mean? It is what it is. The 5-minute looked really nice in my opinion. It's just the 50-minute just wasn't aligned with us. But yeah, that was today's trade. Again, I also take losing trades. I don't win every single day, but this was only my second losing trade. In the second half of July, this is only not even the second half, like, the first 3 quarters of July, this is only my second losing trade, I think. So July was also a pretty good month. It did start off a little rough. I took a couple of losses. But then the rest of July went really, really fucking good. So, yeah. Besides that, I'm gonna record this W that I took today. You guys can't see it. Let me put it real quick. I'm gonna record you guys the recap of this winning trade I took today. Really clean AMD trade, just accumulation, manipulation, distribution. A really, really clean trade today. If you guys didn't take this trade on US30, that's a shame because it was a really nice trade. So I'm gonna make a recap for that trade right now so I can post that video tomorrow, and then I have to edit this video and post it. But anyways, today is a pretty short video. Again, if you want to join the VIP room, the link is in the description, or just DM me. I'll give you guys a special discount if you join the VIP room via my DM. Like the video, help with that. It could really help with the algorithm. Comment if you guys have any video recommendations. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Around 70% of you guys are not subscribed, so make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 10K by the end of this year. And yeah, follow my Instagram at NQDemon. Also, I'm trying to grow my Instagram. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow.